In today's video, I'm out in the Massachusetts Berkshires, surviving off of only what I can catch and forage for the next 3 days. I'm gonna be hunting, fishing, doing a little bit of foraging, exploring new areas, checking and setting out trail cameras, and scouting new hunting zones for this coming season. I've got my dog Jasmine with me. She'll be along with me for the trip, but she will not be participating in the eating only what I catch part. I have my fishing rod in the car. I got my 410 shotgun in case I come across any porcupines or squirrels. So let's get into today's video and see what we can find. It's about 10:30 on the first morning. I'm gonna be out the rest of the day today, all day tomorrow, and most of the day on the third day. It's pretty warm out right now. It's probably getting around 80 degrees, sunny, a little bit of wind out there. And I'm in this first location here. I came out here for the first time ever when I was out here a couple months ago. I put a trail camera on the wood line down over here this way, and I think I want to switch it out and put my cell camera there, but I'm gonna go up to it and see if there's even enough activity to make it worth it. If not, I'll end up putting the cell camera somewhere else and either keeping this one here or moving it elsewhere as well. But the place I'm gonna be staying the next couple days is a campground. I probably won't be spending much, if any, time there at all, except to sleep. I got my little portable cooktop with me that I can bring with me in the backpack or just cook in the back of the car. So that's predominantly what I'm gonna be doing, so long as I actually get something that I can eat. But with 3 days out here, I would imagine I probably will end up getting something. I hope so anyway. This will be a long, boring video if I don't. But anyway, I'm gonna head over to that camera and see what I can find along the way. Alright, I'm just about to walk up on the trail camera here. As you can see, all this brush, I don't even know what it is. Some bear poop right there. But it's all dead. And everything under it is dead pretty much too, so I don't know if there was some sort of disease that came through and wiped it all out, or if it was like sprayed with an herbicide. It's kind of what it looks like to me, is all sprayed with an herbicide. I don't know why they would do that in a wildlife management area, but alright, trail camera's there. Show you a couple of videos on it if there was anything good, and I'll decide from there whether I'm going to put the cell camera here or move it elsewhere. Alright, so I just moved the camera that I had here originally. That's the tree it was on, and now it is over there on that tree there. The brush is starting to overtake it. Getting a lot of wind pictures of this little shrub here, so it's more open over there for it. Well, it's kind of hot out there in the open, so I'm going to move into the woods now. I'm going to get the GoPro on my head in case I run into a squirrel or something. But yeah, let's explore this piece, see what we can find. Oh, that's what you're smelling. Leave it, Jazz. Let's get out of here. Leave him alone. Big bear track. Crossing the creek. I'm right over there. Alright, well, I found out why all of those plants down lower were dead. I'm assuming they were sprayed with some sort of herbicide because they're an invasive. It's all alder buckthorn. I'm here on the same clearing but on the other side of it, and all these ones are still alive and is 100% alder buckthorn, so that makes sense. It's all an invasive species and the state's trying to get rid of it. But so far I've only glimpsed 2 squirrels. Haven't been able to get a shot off at them. I haven't seen much else except for that little fawn that Jazz chased. Gonna keep searching this area for a little longer, then I'm gonna move down to the lowland areas and hope it's a little better down there. Well, it ain't much, but it's a little chipmunk. I had to be careful with that shot there. I didn't want to hit the rock, and I did a very good job of avoiding it. I am not going to let you have this because you were going to chew it to nothing. That is fairly a snack, but you know, at this point I'll take it. All right, not skunked. It's barely even a snack, but it's something to put into my belly for now until I find something a little more substantial. Alright, check this out. This is new. It's bear claw marks. This wasn't here 2 months ago when I was here because this is exactly where I was going to put my cell camera, but the antenna was broken on it, so I couldn't get a connection. But I'm out here with a new one, so I'm going to be putting that one somewhere out here. I don't know about this tree now. It was a bear. All right, in a different location now. This is a spot that I go to pretty much every time I come out here. My dad has 2 cell cameras out here and the vegetation has grown up in front of both of them, so I'm gonna go do some maintenance on them, maybe move them around. But there's also a creek down further beyond one of these trail cameras that I know has fish in it, not big fish, but just some warm water species like largemouth bass and sunfish. So I'm gonna head down there now and see if I can catch any fish out of there before I come back and take care of these trail cameras. And as I'm walking down the road right here, we have some burdock growing. Burdock is a non-native here in Massachusetts, but the roots and leaves are both edible. I hate the taste of the leaves because it's incredibly bitter, but the roots are pretty good, so I might have to grab those on my way back as well. But anyway, off to the creek. Jesus, okay, good girl. Chop, 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 chop. Jazz just stepped on a baby red squirrel. And well, she killed it. Didn't get it on film. Heard it chattering, and next thing you know, it comes out of the brush right here and tries biting her. Well, not the ideal way to get one, but I'll take it. It's about the same size as the chipmunk. So that's basically 2 chipmunks worth of food right there. You're lucky you're not on the menu, buddy. Alright, here we are. Water level is definitely low, but not too bad. Let's see if we can catch a fish. Alright, well, no fish, not even a bite, unfortunately. Just butchered that little squirrel too, and it's way smaller than even the chipmunk. And Jazz absolutely annihilated it too. Turned it to minced meat pretty much, but I'll still be able to pick some meat off of it. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, I'm gonna get dinner cooking while I process this burdock. Start with the squirrel and the chipmunk. Disclaimer, I am using a little bit of raccoon grease just so I don't destroy my cast iron pans. But other than that, it's the only thing I'm ever adding. Alright, well, I know one thing I forgot was plates, but here's a little red squirrel. Well, it's definitely super young. It is super tender, like mushy level tender. The brain had the most to it. It was actually pretty good. Too bad I destroyed the head on the little chipmunk there. Definitely a little bit more flavor in the chipmunk here. This kind of tastes like wild pheasant level of flavor to it. While the little red squirrel kind of just tasted like white meat chicken. It didn't really have any flavor at all. Alright, well, that's that. All I have is the burdock fruit. Unless I find something when I go to move the last trail camera, that'll be all I eat until tomorrow. If I even catch anything tomorrow. Alright, it's been a while since I've had burdock root, and the last time I had it, I think I way overcooked it, so curious to see how this is going to be. Tastes earthy, kind of has like the earthy mushroom taste, but yeah, really it just tastes like dirt. Alright, well, that's all of it. I definitely don't feel super full, but I don't feel hungry either. We'll see how long that lasts. But time to get moving, get that trail camera repositioned, Then it's off to the campground to get the camp set up. All right, camp's all set. Jasmine and I are beat, so we're heading to bed. See you guys all in the morning. Good morning. Got a little bit of a late start this morning. It's probably around 8:15, 8:30, somewhere in there. I did not sleep well at all last night. I just couldn't get to sleep. I kept waking up. There was critters walking around the woods all over the place. It kind of sounded like a bear or bear cubs. Something heavy enough to break sticks, but didn't have the grace of deer. So this morning I decided I'm going to hit a little reservoir that I've been to a couple times in the past, but I've never fished it, so I'm curious to see if there's any fish in it. And I really hope there is, because I could use some food right now. I am quite hungry. But anyway, with the fishing, it's a bit windy out, which is all right. It's pretty warm, humid, and I only have lures. I don't actually have any bait. So I'm gonna have to go find some grasshoppers or worms or something out there to use as bait if the lures don't work. But let's head out there. All right, got the first lure that I'm gonna try here. Let's hope I can catch something substantial. Wow, did I get one already? Yeah, I did. Largy, little largy. Can't keep them though, unfortunately. All right, that's a good start. Good to know that there's largemouth in here. First fish. Sorry, Jazz. Hey, 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 hey. Psst, psst, psst. Jasmine, Jasmine, Jasmine. Leave it. Yep. One's a little bigger. Still not big enough. Oops. Hey, 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 hey. Psst. You get something? Maybe? Yep. Yep. Yes, I did. Hey, hey, hey. Leave it. Leave it. Jasmine, no. All right. Still don't know if it's a keeper size. Oops. There it goes. There we go. Still not a keeper though. About the same size as the last one. Yeah, it's even smaller than the last one. There we go. Now it's another little one. Man, that felt big. They're all small. It's weird. Leave it. That one might be a keeper. That one might be it. Get a measurement on them. Nope. Nope. Biggest one yet, but not a keeper. There we go, something I can keep. No! Oh, no. Oh, it was a perch. A nice size one, too. That's unfortunate. There we go. Yes, perch. Let's go. The big one. Oh, look at the size of that thing. Oh my God. Yes. That thing's bigger than all the bass I caught. Check that out. Sweet. That's gonna be some good eating there. It's a goose nest here on this rock. What a weird place for one. Guess it worked though. There you go. Come on. Another bass. Yeah. Same size as the rest. All right. No, no, no. Come on, come on, come on. That's a keeper. Yes. Oh, finally. Finally a keeper size. I think. I'm gonna measure him quick. He looks like it though. Yep. Yep, he's keeper size. All right. Sweet. It's not a huge bass, but he'll definitely eat good. All right, let me get him dispatched and I'll continue on a little bit more. All right, got two nice fish. It's probably getting close to noon now. I'm not really sure what time it is. But I'm just gonna scale and gut these fish, get them all processed up, and I'm gonna take a swim because I smell pretty bad right now. Where's the fish? Where's the fish? Get him. Hi, Jess. What are you doing? All right, let's eat. Gonna start with the perch. Definitely a little charred, but I'd rather have it like that than raw. It's all coming off in giant boneless pieces. It's so much more substantial than the chipmunk and the little squirrel yesterday. Man, that came off perfect. It's all boneless. Two pieces right there, that's the fillet. All right, let's see if the bass is the same way. Now it's a lot more flaky. More bland tasting too than the perch. All right, well, I guess that's it. So I'm just gonna wait for the heads to cook up, eat those. I'm gonna head out of here. There's a couple places I wanna go scout out for different hunting seasons. And one of them I have a good feeling about finding a porcupine out there. Fingers crossed. All right, that's it. Just gonna clean up quick, and it's off to the new locations. All right, here at the first location. I drove down as far as I could on this road before it got way too sketchy for a car to go down. Just gonna walk the road here for a bit, turn off into the woods, and turn out into a power line and then loop my way back. We'll see what we find. Porcupine up there. We got a porcupine. Watch, Jazz. Leave it. Well, I definitely had a hard fall. He hit this big rock as he came off the tree. Lost a whole bunch of his quills. All right, there we go. Gonna be eating good now. It's not easy to find porcupines in these thick woods, but typically I find more porcupines where it's been logged in the past. I guess there's because there's more young saplings and such for them to feed on, and less big trees for them to hide in, so it's easier to see them. All right, well, with this guy here, I don't need to really be hunting or fishing at all for the rest of the time I'm out here. This is more than enough to get me through till the end. I will still be doing some fishing tomorrow for little creek chubs and possibly some trout, but I'm gonna get this guy processed up, get him back to the campground, because now my big problem is I don't have a cooler to keep the excess meat nice and cool, so I'm gonna have to figure that one out. But all right, let me get this guy processed up. That's crazy. There's like a massive rock cliff right over here in the woods. hot. Alright, let's try this out. We have one of the rear leg quarters here. Hopefully it's cooled off enough. It's tough, but I expected that. The last porcupine I did like this was the same way, but it's good. Kind of tastes like a very lean steak with a little bit of a pork taste to it, I would say. Well, I'm just gonna chew on this for the rest of the evening. It's probably gonna take me a while to get through all this. I don't have any way to preserve it overnight, so I'm gonna have to eat it all tonight. Jasmine might be getting some herself, right? Right, Jazz? Right. All right, that's it. I am definitely full now. Alright, good morning. Slept a lot better last night, so I have 3 different places that I want to go to this morning. First one I've only been to once and very, very briefly, probably about 4 or 5 years ago, and I want to go scout it out again. Second one is where I have my moose trail camera, where it's a main travel corridor for moose during the summer. And 3, the beaver dam. If you guys have seen a lot of the trail camera videos in the past, I'm going to bring some fishing line and hooks, see if I can get some creek chubs, and possibly even a trout to finish off the day. But gotta pick up camp first. What's that, Jazz? Huh? Just sitting here getting ready, getting my stuff all packed. I see Jasmine staring at something down the road, and I look out and there's a bear standing right there. 3rd bear that I've seen in the last couple days while being out here. That's got to be a record for me, I think. That was a good size one too. That was cool. Big bedding spot for something. It's no deer that did that. It's probably a bear. Yep, it was a bear. Oh shoot. There's a bear cub up there. That one I just saw across the road is Sal, because that's right where she was. Okay, I'm not gonna hang out here. Alright, well, never even heard a chipmunk chirp or a red squirrel rattle, so I guess they're not around this area. But that bear cub and that sow are 100 yards down the road right there. I'm at my car, so I'm gonna head out of here. Don't wanna keep disturbing them. Alright, just move this trail camera down the beaver pond a ways. It's facing right at this dam, this little outlet that it seems beavers come out of the water. And there's a deer trail or a game trail that runs parallel to the pond, so see how it does. But alright, time to head out and do some fishing. A grouse with her chicks. I didn't see her at first. I heard her chirping, but the little one just took off. Probably 2 weeks old, if that. They look like little fluff balls without any feathers except for their wings, just fluttering through the air. Just leave them alone. Something messed with the trail camera. Good thing I came here. It's tilted sideways. Let's get all rigged up. Let's get the fishing. Let's get some breakfast, or lunch at this point. Alright, well, I don't have bait with me, so I'm just going to start collecting the deer flies and try to use them as baits. Until I catch a fish, then I'll switch over to the organs of them. I don't know if this will work. I'm already seeing little creek chubs down here. Hope so. Well, well, well. I got a snack. A little creek chub of some sort. I'm going to use him as bait. Try him whole first. See if there's anything of size out here. Here we go. Oh, deer. Something's wrong with this one. It's got these little black spots all over him. There you go. A bigger one, not saying much, but that size. There you go. Nice little creek chub there. Add him to the pile. Better. Lost my bait though. Not even getting them in the mouth, getting them on the underside as they're passing over it. Alright, well, a couple tiny little minnows and that's it. I'm not catching anything bigger than like this big, so I don't think it's worth it. And I only caught 3 that size. The rest are too small to even get onto the hook. So I'm not going to eat the 3 minnows. I'm not gonna get out all my cooking stuff and dirty it just for 3 little fish. So this may be it for this video, unless something happens on my way out. But I'm gonna hang out here with Jasmine for a bit, take a swim, clean off, and after that it's time to go to the store and get something to eat that's substantial. But with that, thanks for watching everyone. If you enjoyed, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys all next time.